Okay, this is my second journey, my second vision quest. This one is going to be shorter because it kind of scrambled up in my head, so I have a lot of missteps with remembering. But this particular one focused on when I first went under, the first thing they did was clear me of all my pain. They do that. If you suffer from chronic pain or any kind of sickness, once you go under, they move all that shit out the way. You will never feel a pain of anything. So you can get your message. So they needed help with clearing me. So they told my husband that he had to step on me on 4 and 5. And he said, "What the hell is 4 and 5? And I said, "She said, you know what it is. Just do what she's telling you." And so he did. So he stepped on my lower back, which the 4th and 5th vertebrae, back, whatever crap that is. So I guess she talked to him and guided him through it. And he had to almost break my bone with the amount of pressure that he was told to apply. And then when he was applying that pressure, they visually showed me black smudge coming out. Coming out of my ears, my eyes, my back. So that was a lot. Knowing that my body is attacked because of my mission. But once we got that out the way, we was able to journey this time. I said, let's go. Let's drive. They'll tell us where to go. The entities inside the psilocybin they got their own personalities. So we're driving, and they guide us to a place called the Broadmoor in Colorado Springs. That's where all the uppity rich people live, the Broadmoor. So we're driving in the Broadmoor, and they're screaming in my ear, "Go take that house." And I said, "Oh no, on 3D land, we can't just go take somebody's house." And they said to me, "Why not?" And I said, "Here it's repercussions." And then they said, "But they are not supposed to be on that land. So go take it." So my husband like, 3D got jail. 3D got jail. So, not to be disobedient, but we respectfully declined. And they got pissed off and said, "Whatever, dummy." I said, "Wow, I don't think that's called for." So we're steady driving, and they tell us to do one more thing. And we was disobedient again. Whew. Don't ever be disobedient when you are on a vision quest. If they tell you to do something, do it. And whatever the outcome is, it'll be. They told us to drive straight and don't stop. But driving straight meant driving into a wall of the Broadmoor Hotel. This is what our 3D head was telling us we can't drive straight through. We can't do it. God, if we had just listened. We had a specific prayer before we tripped. Specific. On the top of the hotel was a lady. She had highlighted, glowing hair flowing with a beautiful dress. She was just standing there. And they kept saying, go, drive straight through. You need to get to the top floor. And we didn't. Guess who was on the top floor? Kevin O'Leary. At that time, we were trying to get investments for our business. And driving straight through to that wall meant driving straight through, and then the valet comes and gets your car and parks it. Ignorance. We went back the next day to try to understand what we were being told, and that's when we found out the valet would have taken the car we had drove straight through. And then we found out Kevin O'Leary was staying there. Disobedience. My husband ain't talk for a minute because he felt so bad that he blew that opportunity. But you know, you live and you learn. So we driving around still, and they again gave us another command that we didn't listen to. Go straight through. But this is now a gate. How can we drive through the gate? Because what you would have to do is get out of the car and walk through. And on the other side of that gate was a specific spot where what? A certain someone was. So, moral of that trip story is fucking listen. If what they tell you to do seems absolutely asinine, that ain't none of your business. Because you have no vision. You are blind. And you cannot see what they see. So, that was just a clusterfuck of us fucking ourselves.